This is a limestone. This is the most common limestone that's used in Wales on all the churches and everything. And because it was imported, it comes from England, it was to show the wealth of the church that they could actually afford this stone. So it was better than their neighbouring church. My name's Selwyn Jones. I'm a restoration stonemason. I went to college and studied sculpture. I did bronze casting, I did metalwork, blacksmithing, all sorts, fiberglass moulding, all sorts. And then I was sent out on a work placement with a restoration stonemason, and then I did my apprenticeship with him, and then eventually I started my own business.
That's very good.
Can I borrow this one for a couple of hours? Yeah? Anything really to do with stone, we can restore it. We replicate the original stone from a building. It can be anything from taking a building down completely and rebuilding it to just replacing a couple of stones or one window or one aspect of it. You basically source the stone first to get a good match. Then that's always agreed by the people who are paying for the job. Usually you can get it from the same quarry, so you've got to do a little bit of background into the building, who built it, where they sourced the stone from. If you're pointing the building and repointing, which is the mix between the stones, then obviously you can take a sample of that. We send that off to get it analysed, and then they tell us what content is in it, from the grains of sand to the size of the grit, and then we can replicate that then and then reapply it with the lime mortar. I basically still use the same tools now they would have used 100 years ago. You've got your square, which is your sliding square you can use for depth or squareness. This is for flattening, this is for roughing, and that's for more detailed work. Your mallets, which are the tools that you use for hitting the chisels, and then you get down to some fine work then. And you might need a couple of rifflers, and these are just rasps that will actually, they just file the stone down in a smoother way. So if you needed to put a line in or something, you can actually cut a line in with these, or you can get inside a little detailed piece and then you just finish it off with those. So there's different shapes of those. We'll be actually carving an apex stone, a four-pointed apex stone. Well, this goes on top of the gable. So if you imagine the gable goes together, and this goes on top of the gable, and then the cross comes out of the top of this again. I'm going to try and incorporate different elements of different apex stones that I've used in the past on each face, so I can carve something different on each face, so there'll be something different for people to watch. That's it.
So Jasmine, is that difficult?
So you can stay here and I can go for a wander around there.
There you go.
The interest that's been shown that's unbelievable. The fact that everybody wants to come and talk and sort of really genuinely interested in what we're doing. It's been a brilliant experience.